All right, now I'm going to be interviewing Janie Gores, I'm sorry. And here she is.
Hi.
Janie, hi. Thank you so much for agreeing to interview with me.
Yes. No problem
Thank
at all.
you. So I'm going to ask you a couple of questions.
Okay.
Thank you for, again,
Alrighty.
agreeing to do that.
Okay.
Could you please introduce yourself and...
Sure. My name is Janie Gores, and I am a social services case manager, also known as a SSCM, and I have been here approximately almost 2 months. I have been working.
Yes, we've started together.
Right.
Although I started as an intern, and Janie, started her position. Awesome. And Janie, you came from...
Well, actually, I was kind of more part-time employed at home with my husband's business for several years. But I was in CASA for about 9 months prior to starting, and that's actually how I kind of got interested in children in foster care and so forth. And I got the contacts in order to get interviewed. So
great.
Yeah, that's what led me here.
I'm so glad you're here. Okay, well, Janie, could you please tell me what is it that you like so far about DFACS? What attracts you?
I think the biggest thing is the caliber of person, workers that you're working with. These people are very elevated in consciousness because they don't think of themselves. They always think of other people. And they take that not only to their job and how they deal with children and their families, but they also take it to their coworkers. So anytime that you need any help, no matter how busy all of these people are, and they are extremely busy and overwhelmed, they take the time to help you out. And so that is just, bottom line, that's the biggest perk of working here.
Oh, yeah. That's so true. That is so true. That is so true. Okay, and what are the challenges do you see working in DFACS?
I think the challenges, at least for me, it may not be for everybody else, is just to keep mentally on top of things. There is a lot of training involved with the job. Sometimes I feel like I need to look through my notes again and sort of review things. Yeah, that's just it. It's mentally challenging, but that's good too because I get bored easily.
I know.
So it is a good
that's
thing.
True. That's true. We're alike here. Janie, so could you please tell the students that really when you get hired, it's not like you're starting your case management right away.
No.
Please,
in fact, some people have given me the impression you don't even get up to full speed until you've been here 6 months to a year.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. I think it's a little bit different in everybody's case. It might depend on the other case manager's loads, who is left, also what track you're going into. Like I understand I'm going into the adoption track, so I might not only have to do foster care track, but I'll probably have to do adoption track, so that's additional training. And yeah, the training is quite extensive. I think it's not only because of the kind of work you're doing, but because you are working for the state, and we are regulated by state policy and federal policy that all works down the line. So there's a lot of online training, and then there's particular training that gets you ready to work directly with the children and their families. And so, yeah, the training itself can take anywhere from 3 to 4 months, depending.
Wow, okay. Jenny, how does your day right now look like? So you're going through the training, right?
Right. I'm sort of involved with KEYS training. It goes over a 4-week period. There's 2-week in-class training, and that's in Atlanta, and then that's in every other week. And then in the weeks that are off, we do what are called TOLs, or transfer of learning, and discussion boards. And that is where we go out into the field and we collect information, and it's a practicum kind of thing. And then we go on online with discussion boards, and we communicate with our fellow classmates. We respond to posts as well as posting our own things. So It's all an integrated thing. So that's where I'm at right now.
Great, great. Do you like it so far?
Oh, I love it.
Great,
Very
yeah.
much.
Okay, and the last question, Jenny. What would you advise an intern? What advice would you give to an intern?
As far as somebody who's interested in going into this kind
Yes.
of work,
Uh-huh.
just make sure that it's your passion.
Oh, I like that.
Absolutely. If you're only thinking, well, it just has to be your passion, you know.
Sure, sure.
Children and families, and
Yeah.
because it's just not for everybody.
Mhm.
You know, it's a stressful job. It certainly isn't top pay by any means, as everybody usually says.
Yeah.
But if it's your passion, then absolutely, you know, it's worth it.
Oh, thank you, Jenny. It's such a great advice. Thank you. And thank you so much. It was such a pleasure interviewing you
Oh, and thank you,
pleasure working
Christina.
with you.
Okay, all righty.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.